And I'm going to share my screen. Share. And then I'm going to get rid of that menu. There we go. And then let's get the show on the road. Okay, so welcome to our rewards plan training. This is for Pet Club 24/7. And I'm going to go through all the different levels, all the bonuses, everything tonight. And we're recording it, so I'll have this available. I'll put it up on my YouTube, and this will be available to everyone. Um, if I can get through it fairly quickly, I can take questions at the end. I should probably just take the time to do that because it's super important. There's a company Zoom that starts in a half an hour. Um, it's the Wednesday rewards overview, and it's at pc247business.com. Right after, you can jump off and go to that, or you can hang out and ask questions if you have questions. Okay, so the first thing that I want to go over is our new pet nutrition certification pricing. It's now $99. It was $299, and it was tied into the compensation plan. It's no longer tied into the compensation plan. This is a direct result of having the attorneys inside corporate going through everything with a fine-tooth comb. They thought that it would be better if this was just offered in the shopping cart. If you go to the shopping cart and click other, you'll find the pet certification there. This is a great tool to have. You'll get the badging for it. And, if you're out and about talking to people or you're doing an event, it'd be nice to have this certification on your, uh, pin here so people could see it. Be fantastic. So this is an income disclaimer. So basically, what this says is that there's no promises of any earnings, that it depends upon your own personal, um, how much you're willing to commit to building your business. There's nothing guaranteed, nothing promised. It's at a different level of understanding of what it takes to build the business. And so there's just no promises. So there's two different ways to get started. The first way is just purchase product, just get some product. Um, or purchase a business builder pack. Now, the first one, the brand advocate, you only earn on 2 levels, and the second one you earn on not all 9 levels, all the bonuses, everything. So here's what the packs look like. You must buy a pack in order to become an influencer and earn on all of the commissions the rewards plan has to offer. There's no product purchase, no mandatory product purchase in order to qualify for income, but there is a mandatory purchase of $14.99 to earn commissions, and that is to purchase the marketing app and the tools inside the back office. Includes the website, marketing app, shopping cart, digital business card, marketing resources, commissions tracking, and additional tools. And that's the only requirement. I've been in companies where you have to spend quite a bit in order to qualify. Pet Club 24/7 does not do that. So the first level is a brand advocate influencer. And so this whole presentation is based on you becoming an influencer. And to do that, you just purchase a business builder pack and enroll as a brand advocate influencer. And then you want to create your own customer account in your own personal name. And your second, third, and fourth, and on, All orders will then be placed under your customer account, and that volume will flow up through your influencer account, and you'll get paid on those orders. It's it's pretty neat the way they have it set up because you're actually going to get a deeper discount on your product by doing it that way. And then we have packs that you can purchase after you become an influencer, where you get up to $250 in free product. So it's they do things a little bit differently. I'm enjoying working with this company for sure. So the next rank is a brand advocate influencer plus. So in order to become an influencer plus, you have to enroll a second customer. You must have two SmartShip customers. This includes your own personal account, and the cumulative volume must be 99 or more. As an example, each customer needs to be on a uh, two bottles of Inforce, which is our Coriolis Versicolor product. That's our premier product. Two bottles, and that'll allow you to get the free shipping. So make sure you get free shipping when you purchase those two bottles. Next rank is regional manager. To hit regional manager, you enroll three brand influencers who purchase a business builder pack. Each one creates a customer account and enrolls one additional customer, just like you did. And so you'll earn between $320 and $470 for doing this. It includes a $200 bonus and your bonuses for the business builder packs that people are purchasing. And it varies. Your income's going to be between $320 and $470 depending upon which pack they decide to purchase. And in order to hit that $200 bonus, you have to build this structure out within the first 30 days and retain those customers on $49 or more each in SmartShip. Remember, that's just two bottles, and they'll get that that free shipping. So here's the way this looks. Now you are a brand advocate plus. You have your two customers, and now you identify three friends, enroll three friends that do the same thing you did. They create their own personal customer account, and then they identify one other customer, so they have their two customers. And now each one of your three friends have become a brand advocate influencer plus. Next bonus is a regional manager elite bonus. This is when you have three personally enrolled regional managers. It's a $400 bonus. So regional manager one, regional manager two, and regional manager three. Next bonus is a regional director premier bonus. Your three personally enrolled regional managers must have 12,000 in customer volume, 8,000 per team. And here's how this looks. Now, this is $1,000 profit sharing check that you're going to receive when you hit this, and so it's just you enrolling your three, and then they become regional manager just like you did, and you hit this level of regional director premier. So this profit sharing check, the first month they're going to give you a solid $1,000. It's a flat amount, guaranteed amount. And then every month after that, it fluctuates depending upon how many people are in the pool and the volume of the company. The next bonus is a regional director premier elite bonus. This is when you have three regional manager elite teams, you pick up a $1,500 bonus. So here's what that looks like. You have a regional manager elite. It's one of your three who has three regional manager teams. And then your second one has three regional manager teams. And your third regional manager has three regional manager teams. When you build that structure out, it's a $1,500 bonus. And let me tell you, this this is uh, this is if once you have your team duplicating this, you know, your first person does this, your second person does this. Ideally, the ideal situation would be to have each one of your legs build to regional director premier elite. You'd be building a super solid business that will carry on and continue to grow. So they must be personally enrolled. And in order to pick this bonus up, you must have 15,000 in premier volume. Now, if you're building premiers, you become premier in your building. Uh, if you become regional manager and you're building regional managers, the volume will just naturally reach that point. So let's review. So we had the $200. This is actually a regional manager bonus. Then we had the $400 regional manager elite bonus. And then we had the $1,000 regional director premier bonus. And then we had the $1,500 regional director premier elite bonus. That's $3,100 in bonuses. And if you just focus on hitting the bonuses and your team focuses on hitting the bonuses, you're going to grow. You're going to zoom right through all of the ranks quickly. So here's the builder pack bonuses. When somebody enrolls as a influencer, they're going to decide on which pack they want to purchase, and there's a roll-up feature to these bonuses, and it rolls up to the next qualified upline person. So this is a $199 human and pet business builder pack. So the way that pays, if you're Brand Advocate Plus and you enroll somebody that purchases this pack, you earn a $40 bonus. And then the regional manager above you picks up 20. The regional director above them picks up 20. And the regional vice president picks up $10, and the national vice president picks up $10. Now, it has this roll-up feature. Let's say you're a regional manager, and you enroll let's say somebody in your group enrolls somebody with the 199 pack. It's that $20 is going to pay to the first regional manager upline, and then it'll pay to the first director upline. Now, if somebody underneath you hits that and you're at the same level, then you'll pick up the first generation bonus, which is the $5. Now, the interesting thing is, I penciled this out on a chart yesterday, and once you get to the if you enroll three, they enroll three, they enroll three, they enroll three. It goes 3, 9, 27, 81, 243, that kind of thing. But once you get into the bigger numbers, this $5 could pay you as much as 18,000 a month or more. So it just, the bigger this thing gets, the bigger the money gets. So don't let that $5 throw you off. Now the roll-up feature looks like this. If you are a regional manager and there's no brand advocate, and somebody purchases the product from someone, and there's no brand advocate plus, there's no regional manager, then you're going to pick up both those bonuses for $60. Again, if you're a regional director and no one between you and the person that bought the pack is at those levels, then you pick up the $80, and it continues to roll up. So you can make as much as $100, which is 50% of the pack. Now let's look at the next builder pack bonus. The $499 business builder pack bonus. The roll-up features continue with all of the packs. And so Brand Advocate Plus will earn $90. The regional manager earns 50 on this pack. The regional director earns 50 on this pack. The regional vice president earns 25 on this pack, and the national vice president earns $25. Now, if there's someone at your level underneath you that picks up the bonus, then again, you pick up the first generation bonus, and it starts at regional director for $5. And here's the roll-up feature. So if you're a regional manager and you have no brand advocate plus, in between you and the person that purchases the pack, you make 140, 190, 215, and 240, almost 50% of that $500 pack. It's a really strong bonus, and it really makes a difference in your weekly commissions. These are weekly commissions. So when someone purchases this $4.99 Business Builder pack, they can purchase one already built with all the in-force product, or they can purchase a custom pack and build the pack out with, say, half pet products and half human products. You'll get $35 in extra product when you buy this pack. Up to, I should say, up to. And the next Business Builder pack is the $9.99 Business Builder pack. Again, we have the roll-up feature. Now, on this one, you'll pick up $235 in extra product if you purchase this pack. So the Brand Advocate Plus will earn $180 on this pack. The Regional Manager, $100. The Regional Director, $100. The Regional Vice President, $50. And the National Vice President, $50. So someone buys this pack, the company's paying out all this money every pack that's purchased. Again, we have the first generation bonus, starts with the Regional Director. And here's the roll-up on it. So if you're a regional director and somebody purchases a pack and there's no Brand Advocate Plus or Regional Manager, you're going to pick up $380, $430, and then $480. Again, almost 50%. If you're a national vice president and you're building new teams, the bonuses are huge. Now, let's get into the Alpha Pack bonuses. This is after you become an influencer and you've purchased your Business Builder pack. Say you have an event that you'd like to do and you need to have product on hand. Or let's say you're someone who has personal customers that are near your home and you're delivering product or they're picking it up. You want to have product on hand for those people. Now, there's a roll-up feature to these packs also. When you purchase a $4.99 Alpha pack, you're going to pick up an extra $110 in product. So the regional manager will pick up a $50 bonus, regional director $65, and the regional vice president $60, and the national vice president $60. And the first generation bonuses are 10, 750, and 5. And again, we have the roll-up feature here. So it's a little bit less, but it's paying the people that are ranking up a little bit more money than the other packs. So let's look at the next Alpha Pack bonus. This is the $9.99 Alpha Pack bonus. You must be a regional manager or higher to earn on these. And when someone purchases this pack, they get an additional $300 in product. So they're getting $1,300 in product when they purchase this pack. So the regional manager bonus for this one is $100. The regional director will earn $130. The regional vice president will pick up $120. And the national vice president will earn $120. And then we have the first generation bonus here again, and the roll-up feature. So that's a pretty healthy bonus, especially if you rank up quickly before the rest of your team as they get in and they're buying the packs. You can pick up some really good weekly commissions. So now let's get into the unilevel portion. All these packs were a weekly pay. The unilevel is a monthly pay. So let's review the 9 levels of pay. So monthly unilevel commissions start with the brand advocate. Level 1 pays 15 to 20%. Then the brand advocate plus picks up level 2, so they get paid on 1 and 2. Level 2 is 5%. And then the regional manager picks up 5 levels of unilevel pay. The regional director picks up 7 levels of pay. The regional vice president picks up 9 levels of pay. And the national vice president earns an additional 2% on every one of the 9 levels. Plus, they earn 2% to infinity up to the next national vice president. And then they still earn a commission. It's just not as much. They'll knock off 1%. And the next one they hit, they'll knock off another 0.5%. Most companies don't do that. They just take it away immediately. But Pet Club will continue to pay you to infinity. So here's what that looks like on each one of the levels. It's really going to make a big difference when you get to that level. And I'm going to go over this in detail now so you'll have an idea what it takes to achieve each one of those levels. So the brand advocate influencer, again, um, you know, you're going to pick up that 15 to 20%, and you you enroll as a brand advocate influencer by purchasing the Pet Club 24/7 Business Builder Pack, and there's no monthly auto ship requirement. So the only requirement, remember, is that $14.99 platform fee pays for your back office, all that, the tracking of your commissions, the marketing app. The marketing app alone is worth 20 bucks a month. Most companies sell those for 20 bucks a month. So the next rank is Brand Advocate Influencer Plus. And again, this is where you pick up the second level of pay. So you want to make sure that you set up your own personal customer account and then acquire one additional customer. So your two customers must total a minimum of $99 in product volume. So what I do is I have a smart ship set up uh, where I'm getting my Inforce because I take a loading dose of Inforce every month. So it's more than $99, and that qualifies me. It's like a check guarantee for me. That way I never have to worry about what my customers are doing. I've qualified myself. Next rank is a regional manager. Now, a regional manager picks up 5 levels of pay, and you must be a brand advocate influencer plus to become a regional manager. And remember, you have to identify 3 people who also become a brand advocate influencer plus, and your customers again, $49 a smart ship. Now, if you build the structure out this way, the way I showed you as we go through this, you'll pick up that $200 bonus. Next rank is regional director. Regional director will pay you on 7 tiers or 7 levels. And so the requirement for regional directors 12,000 in total volume. This includes all of the pack volume, all of the reorders, all the customer volume, and the company will count up to 8,000 in each team in order to qualify for this level. Now, regional director premier is one step above, and this is when you have 12,000 in customer volume only. Not counting the pack volume, just customer volume only, max of 8,000 per team. Then you're going to pick up a profit sharing check each month. Now, your first profit sharing check, it will be at this level, and it is a $1,000. Um, every profit sharing check after this for hitting the upper levels is based on, and your second check at this level too, is normally based on how many people are in the pool at your level and what the company's volume is. It's going to fluctuate. So I've earned between $800 and $1,400 in a month. It just depends at this level. And this level allowed me to quit my job. So it's a healthy income at this level. So the next rank is a regional vice president, and so uh, also here same thing. You build your three teams that total 60,000 in total volume. The max they'll count is 28,000 per team. And then the regional vice president premier at the same level, the volume qualification changes. So to hit the premier level, it takes 60,000 in customer volume, not counting the pack volume, with a max of 28,000 per team. Now, when you do this, you pick up the profit sharing. And the profit sharing check at this level is even bigger than the previous level because there's less people in the pool as you go up. Now, the other thing is this will actually pay you on 9 levels at this rank. National Vice President is the next rank. It pays you on all 9 levels, plus they add 2% to each level and 2% to infinity. So the requirement is 250,000 in total volume. The max the company will count towards each uh, leg or team. You have to have your three teams in place, and the most will count is 100,000 per team. And then the premier volume is 250,000 in customer volume. Again, the max is 100,000, and you'll pick up that profit sharing pool bonus. Now, again, this bonus check is even bigger. These are paid monthly, even bigger than the previous one because, again, there's less people at this next rank. So let's review again. You want to rank up by hitting all of these bonuses. If you just focus on hitting the bonuses, you're going to run through the ranks. Again, this is a typo. This $200 bonus is for a regional manager. Then the next one, regional manager elite bonus is 400. The regional director premier bonus, which is the monthly profit sharing bonus, your first one will be $1,000. And then your regional director premier elite bonus is 1,500. That's $3,100 plus in bonuses. And there's much more. So remember, you have the profit sharing. Um, and this can really, especially at this level here, at the national vice president premier level, this can really push your income up because they're adding the 2% to each one of the tiers in the unilevel plan, and they're paying you that 2% to infinity. So let's help you to get a picture of how you're going to actually start people off. The best thing that you could do, the simplest thing that you could do, you don't want to, you don't want to try to eat the whole elephant. You eat the elephant one bite at a time, right? So you want to start people off with 2 bottles of Inforce. That's our premier product. That's the product that has the 400 studies done on it. That's what I would do. You want to take a goal or something you want to achieve, and you want to break it down into bite-sized pieces. And this is your bite-sized piece, something that's easy for people to consume. 2 bottles, and you want to suggest that they take a loading dose, and when they get the 2 bottles, they're able to take advantage of the free shipping because it's more than $49. Um, So the recommended maintenance dose is 1 capsule for every 50 pounds. Now, you want to double that if you need some extra help with any issue you might be dealing with, or if you have something that's serious and you really want to move quickly on it and see if the product can help you with it. Now, remember, let's do a product disclosure. The product doesn't heal uh, you of anything. Your body does. All this does is support the immune system. It's an immune system modulator. And when your immune system is functioning at 100%, it can do miraculous things. And so this is the whole idea behind this Coriolis versicolor or Enforce product. You want to take 3 or 4 times a recommended maintenance dose for any serious issue. Now, after they experience the product, they may want to continue as a customer or they may want to become an influencer. They may want to become an influencer and make enough money to get their product for free. They may want to continue to take the loading dose and get it for free. They may want to earn enough income to pay their car payment or their mortgage payment or pay for their gas. And this is how you build your customer base and find your business partners. Uh, this is probably the key, uh, the key to success right here. Just get people, and from this experience that they're going to have with the product, they're going to decide at what level they want to participate. Do they want to get a 199 pack to start, or do they want to get a 999 pack to start? So they're not just blind, trying to decide how to get started blindly. They understand the product and how it works. They've had their own experience at this point. So in final review, let's run up through all the different thresholds in the comp plan. The first one is Brand Advocate Plus. Second one is Regional Manager. Now, Regional Manager is basically the bread and butter of the whole plan. You become regional manager. You help your 3 friends become regional manager. They help their 3 friends become regional manager. They help their 3 friends do it. And as you do that, and as they follow through and do what you did, then you move through the compensation plan and you go run from rank to rank to rank. Now, the third rank is Regional Director Premier. Now, this is the rank in which I was able to quit my job. Now, is that going to happen for you? I don't know. It depends. Uh, I will say this. It just depends on what kind of volume you have at this rank and what your income looks like at this rank. It could be that you're earning full time 3 or 4 times this amount of money, then you're probably not going to want to quit your job. For me, I was earning more at this than I was working full time, so I quit my job. Now, the next level is regional vice president and regional vice president premier. Now, when we hit the premier level here, this will replace Robin's job. So both of us will no longer be working. We'll just be working on building our Pet Club 24/7 business. Now, the top rank is a national vice president and national vice president premier. This is legacy income here. This is where for me, I might be buying, um, Airbnbs, cabin in the woods to go fishing, might be buying gold, silver, investing. So this is the this is the goal. This is my goal is to hit the top of the compensation plan. Some of you it might be tapped out at regional manager or regional director, and that's okay. So I want to thank you for your time and attention. Appreciate you guys being here. I will stop the screen share and I guess we can, let me stop the recording.